am so sorry. I think I was absolutely obliterating y'all's ears. Hold up, I need to switch my microphone over to the... Is that working now? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, sorry, I still had my volume set up for just display capture instead of the stream, because had a lot of news to go over this week. So, sorry about that. So how's everyone doing? How is everybody doing? A lot of big things came out this week. The missile event and Legends, which I actually like. I've played quite a bit of it since it came out, and it's pretty solid. Surprisingly so, you know. So hopefully when it eventually makes its way to the PC client, I'm sure they're going to refine it more for the PC client and such. And to be clear, Wargaming hasn't stated that, like, hey, this is coming to the PC client. It's just in my humble opinion that given the amount of effort and resources put into the event, it's coming to PC one way or another in the future. I'm not saying it's coming out, like, tomorrow, but, like, I mean, if you watch the videos, there I state, you know, like, end of next year, early 2028, we'll probably get some version of that on the PC version, in my opinion. But yeah, anyway, so Marlborough, we got a couple of ships we can be taking a look at now that are... Oh yeah, let me, you know, not chase my thoughts around and just finish the thought that I had. But anyway, yeah, so we had the missile event come out in Legends. That was pretty huge. Pretty huge. It's also, like, pretty fun. Have any of y'all played it? I don't know how many Legends players we have in the audience tonight, but I'm just curious to see what you guys are thinking. But yeah, it's a pretty fun event in my opinion. The only thing that, like, I think a lot of players won't like is that it's kind of top-down heavy, because the way that the cruise missiles work, you go into the top-down view, same type of view that you get for, like, the spotting aircraft and the airstrikes. Hey, normal guy, how's it going? That is, you know, some people are like, oh, it's just like the Dutch airstrikes. I really think it's better to compare it to the main battery guns, because, like, your launchers can get knocked out. But I don't know, it's pretty interesting. You know, again, a lot of effort was put into it. I don't think it's all just staying on Legends, you know. If you guys remember back to, like, their Rogue Wave event, they had the version of missiles that we had in the Shattered Time event and their Rogue Wave event first. Then that mechanic came to us in the Shattered Time event. Now this event has both that cruise missile mechanic and the lock-on missile mechanic in it, along with the Sea-Wiz. And yeah, anyway, it's great. You should go try it out if you haven't already. But then of course we got news about the New Jersey being a support ship this week. That was pretty wild. I think that's a bit of a gamble, isn't it? You know, New Jersey, super hyped up ship, and they are just going with this new mechanic on it, all in all, you know, without testing it too much. There's like one ship in testing right now that has the support consumables, and that's it. And now New Jersey's coming out in 4 months with that. If I want missiles, sea power and DCS is better, so long as it doesn't get dumped to tier 10 like super ships. I will keep playing. Yeah, I mean, definitely the way that, like, Legends has it set up, it's definitely, like, in its own thing, and that's good. That's great. It's really fun in its own thing, and yeah, I don't think you could just dump it on to, like, tier 10 matchmaking as is. That would not work. I think they needlessly overcomplicated New Jersey TBH. I mean, it's not like that overcomplicated. It's just support oriented, which, I mean, isn't like a bad idea. I just don't know if I would have, like, hey, this is what New Jersey is out of the gate, right? I mean, if anything, like, do that with Kentucky, you know? The never finished 5th Iowa sister, right? Do it with Kentucky, you know? I mean, on one hand, it's like, you know, you gotta applaud them for being bold. On the other hand, it's like, oof, if this doesn't work out, they are whiffing, you know, their big cash cow, right? But I guess we'll see. And again, it's in testing. It could 100% change before it goes live. Glowworm, no, haven't heard anything about that. Then, of course, we got the 11th anniversary event as well. The details of which, I mean, yeah, it's toned down compared to last year, but I think anything short of them giving away another, you know what, ton of free premium ships would have been toned down compared to last year. But we have holiday convoys on top of that as well, right? I feel like a secondary New Jersey would have been better than such a gimmicky Iowa. Yeah, I mean, but like the gimmick on the New Jersey too, like the combat instructions, like that's kind of wild. What is it, a 35% buff to your main battery dispersion? Ooh, it's pretty crazy. And like you can pop it almost, well, not almost, but like pretty much instantly, right? So yeah, but anyway, Marlboro's coming back. That's why we're in the Marlboro right now. Marlboro is returning to the game as the Marlboro B. And I think it's a pretty easy pass. You're going to see why in tonight's stream. We're not going to just play the Marlboro. We've got the Marlboro to look at just because she's coming back in the dockyard. And we've got the Sovietsky Rosaya, who's returning as the, what is it? Just the Sovietsky Republika, something like that. So we got those two to look at, and we already have those. Oh, sorry, just checking. Looks like did the stream stutter for you guys there, or are we all good? Oh no, Marlboro's not in the tech tree. When should we T-Rate Circuit Ram Hippers? Oh yeah, I'm a big fan of like the tutorial operations that they are putting in. That's pretty huge. I just wish they would clarify if this is going to be something that like new players are forced to do, or if it's going to be something that's like, hey, you'll get like 500 doubloons if you go do this, right? I mean, shoot, the entire player base would go do it if they'd give them like, you know, 500 or like 1,000 free doubloons, something like that. Hello, Iowa. Yeah, Marlboro is not fantastic. I mean, like, it's got 16 guns, British BBHE. So, like, you know, things will get set on fire. Like, it's pretty decent at that. Someone commented in today's video, he was like, but these 14-inch guns have less HE fire chance than the 14-inch guns you find on the King George at Tier 7. I was like, yeah, because the King George has 10 guns, it has 16 guns. But yet I don't get a fire there with 6 shells hitting. Yeah, I think it's just the fact that they, you know, they are doing the holiday convoy event. So they know that, like, hey, that's where a lot of the attention's going to be. And, you know, we don't want to give them a real banger of a ship in the dockyard, right? To take away from, like, the holiday convoy grind. But we need something to put in a dockyard. So I think that's kind of what happened there. Hey, Exorian, how's it been, man? There's a Napoli that's hopefully about to come around smoke here. $11 p.m. stream from the UK. Well, I greatly appreciate your dedication, sir. This Iowa is slowing down. We're going to see if we can barbecue him pretty good. So, honestly, you know, the one thing that would make this ship a lot better would be if the turret angles just weren't complete garbage. Because that's what gets you with the Marlboro. Because you got to show so much side to get your 16 guns on target. And the Citadel's so exposed. See if I can get this Valp. I mean, he doesn't really care about fire damage, but I mean, hey. Oh yeah, he's got damage con going. That's not gonna get set. Look, 7k though. But the reload's what, 22 seconds? Yeah, 21 seconds now with Adrenaline Rush. I mean, it has potential. It's just, you know, God help you if someone finds your Citadel, and it's not hard to find, you know. Oh, sorry, I had to sneeze. Hey, Dave, how's it going? Oh, yeah, that too. The turret traverse is not great. Yeah, and you know, another thing that needs to keep you alive, the turret traverse, and it's not good. Well, I mean, it is what, a wider Vanguard, isn't it? Something like that. Oh, hi! There you go, our first fire after 25 shell hits. Yeah, but to be fair, I think a couple of those were at battleships that had damage gone up, like the Valp. It is, you know, if you do get close enough, it is absolutely fantastic at slapping destroyers out of existence. Or is this a lion hull? It's something. Hey, we actually killed the Vanguard with a fire. What? What I generally try to do with it is just kind of not draw attention to myself, although there's only so much attention you can't draw to yourself when you're slinging 16 shells at someone every often. Yeah, I think it's a lion. I haven't played a lot of, you know, British battleships is normally just Thunder and Conqueror for me. A little bit of Vanguard every now and then. So I'm not overly familiar with the hulls. Well, and the Monarch. Monarch, even before the buffs, Monarch was like my guilty pleasure. That looks pretty good. Yep, there we go. Fire. Too bad it's a cruiser. He doesn't really care about fire. Now we're going to get sapped. We're going to go dark here. And are we going to go dark here? Or there's Shimikaze getting us spotted? This Shimikaze has some spotting on us. There we go. Okay. Oh, he's stuck bow in. Oh, I thought we got that all for free. You know what? Who cares? He can't Citadel us. And we got... he can, though. Hold up. Oh, Katie! Hey! How's it going? You are on the EU server. I'm so glad, because I really don't want to come across you in a submarine. I think I'd cry. And, like, you know this Iowa's just waiting for me to turn. And I know this Shimikaze has torpedo. Okay, there, he's fired. We're gonna do it, boys. We're gonna risk it for the biscuit. You're either about to see me pull off a genius maneuver here, or I'm about to get Citadel'd by this freaking Napoli. Hey, Pocket, how's it going? Glad you appreciate it, man. Oh, we're gonna get Citadel'd here? Yep. There's the wubs. The you've been touched wubs. Let's see, he shouldn't Citadel us that time. Alright, he's smoking up, and that'll hopefully mean we'll get to go, dark. Because the Iowa's blocked. Just depends on where that Shimikaze's at. Oh yeah, cool. Okay, we get to live. Never mind. Ow. See, yeah, it just gets pinned from like every angle. I'm not firing because I'm trying to go dark. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I was behind his smoke, so we should survive. Emphasis on should. Yeah, you know, that's the thing about like subs and like even like CVs. There are CVs and subs like I want to get because it's like, you know, hey, That ship's in game now. Uh-oh. But then, you know, if you play a sub, you're the worst person on the planet, according to some people. Definitely happened when Surcouf came out. Even when I was like, you know, covering Surcouf 2 in the release, and in like some older videos, I was like, you know, these are my top 5 future premium ships. One of them was Surcouf. People were like taken aback that I was like, you know, advocating for nice Jaeger, advocating for a submarine to come to the game. Like, well, like it's Surcouf. It's like a ridiculous historical ship that I really want to see in game. No, he's gonna set a fire. Watch, Nappy's gonna set a fire on me, or not? Okay, cool. Yeah, I still accept replays. You just have to send them in via the email in the description. It should be down below. You can also join the community Discord and submit a replay in the replay channel. All right, we should have a great reload time now. Surprisingly, the match isn't like already over. 18 seconds. That's pretty wild. Yeah, I really feel like, you know, Marlborough needs like an improved heal. I know they're probably just looking at the average damage and going, oh yeah, it's fine. Because, you know, it does have 16 guns with pretty good HE. So, like, no duh, the average damage is going to be pretty good. Let's see. See, I haven't even had, like, that crazy of a game, and I'm already at 72k. I had 200k, 1990 base XP match with the Seal that we lost. Good God. We are taking D though, so things are going well. Alright, let's see. I did get Citadel, so I'm not sure how much more damage I... Yeah. Yeah. Stuck with like, what, 30k HP in a Marlborough. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. Our Shimakaze is very low, yet alive. Our Jaeger's a little over half health. So I think we're doing fine. Just took the D cap. Just have to keep them from pushing up anymore, which I think we're pretty good. Depends on what all these guys do. If they swing around here and push, or if they just stay over there. Speaking of pushing. How many gimmicks do you want? Italian subs? Yes, I know, right? They're genuinely just like, oh yeah, just give them all the gimmicks we could possibly cram into a ship, you know? Uh-oh. Jaeger's gone. Salem's gone. Uh-oh, Conteverde's gone. Uh-oh, okay. I think it's time to leave. Iowa, buddy, you need to turn around. He's gonna get stuck bowing into Napoli here if he doesn't. He's trying. Okay, cool. Nope. He's got him, boys. Napoli's got him. Oh, that's hella concerning. There is a Brisbane in our cap. Unfortunately, Napoli's got an island to protect him. Alright, we're gonna go touch the Brisbane. Japanese CV sub hybrid win I-400. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, at this rate, with like Legends trying out missiles and stuff, I don't think anything's off the table. because this is coming out in the next update. This is your new dockyard ship, Marlborough, a rerun of this ship. I think I have like the one tier 9 ship that can't just overmatch the Brisbane. About to fact check this statement. Oh no, he's pretty angled. Never mind, it's fine. Perfect. Amazing ship. You should get it. Ah, that's beautiful. That is the thing about the Marlborough, though. Like, God help any cruiser that does sell broadside to it. Speaking of that, can we do the same thing to the Napoli? This would be so funny. Because it does have the short fuse AP. It does have 14-inch shells. And, you know, against cruiser armor, that's going to pin and do magical things. There we go! Can we... 3 for 3! 3 for 3! That's that general area. Ah, too high, too high. Yeah, there we go. Okay. It has its moments. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I mean, like again, it's good on broadside things. Like, you know, broadside battle. Again, it's 16, 14-inch shells. When you think about it, the other ships have 16 guns at tier 9 and 10. You normally have like 305 millimeter guns, or like the Illinois with 8-inch guns. You do have the Colombo with its sap, but it's a lot of shells. Yeah, it's yeah, like Green Day says, you just kind of got to hit in the general zip code-ish of where you want the shells to go, and they'll hit things. Now, the Annapolis, let's see what he does. Okay, Bungo just slapped him in the face. That's a bold maneuver, Annapolis. How is that not an assist? How is that not an assist? I remove 15k XP, someone finishes him off. Now just look at one. First grade efficiency badge in the Marlborough. Got Dreadnought. 3 kills, 3 sets, 142,000 damage done. Yeah, I mean, it has its moments. I don't think it's worth spending the money on it necessarily, but like, I mean, it's aight. It's aight. Hello, Lord Belmore. How's it going, sir? How's it going? All right. So we take a look at the Sovietsky Rossiya next, because this is the Sovietsky Rossiya. I do have a command. Oh god. Okay, we're gonna change this to. Oh, she doesn't even have any skills on her, but we're gonna put Kuznetsov on here because, of course. So this is the what is it? The Respublika, the Sovietsky Respublika, that's coming out in the anniversary event. It's literally this ship without the glowy bits. Okay, we're gonna try it with the. Do I do ranged? I want to do reload. Because I really like the whole thing is that it has the Soviet Russia battleship, literally, yeah. It has normal battleship dispersion instead of the Soviet battleship dispersion. What is this? Where's this the range out to now? Oh my god, Sealord, click on the range. Night. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, I don't know. Do we want to do range or reload? 29 seconds. I guess, you know, for the whole purpose of it having normal battleship dispersion, we'll go with 22 kilometers. Okay, take that. Yeah, it's literally this ship without these three stripes and this emblem. It's the exact same thing. So, oh yeah, without this tramp stamp on the stern. So, is there anything else that gets removed from the model? Other than that, literally the same ship. Okay, yeah. See, I kind of want to do like a video, like, I don't know, maybe this weekend, maybe next week, which is like, you know, Sovietsky Respublika, first impressions, and it's this ship, because it's literally the same ship. But apparently there's some people that will get kind of upsetty spaghetti about that, because I don't know why, they just don't like the type of videos I make. That has tramp stamp. I didn't even think. I was just like, oh yeah, it's got a tramp stamp. I don't know how, and that's not like a term I use a lot. Tramp stamp. The Almighty Growl is amazing and ranked, by the way. Awesome suggestion in your video. Told you. I mean, I'm glad. I mean, I'm not trying to say, oh, I told you so. I'm saying like, yeah, it is. It's great, isn't it? I'm glad it's working out for you. Lazy ship designing. I mean, I guess, but like there are people that do very much want this ship because it is a Soviet battleship with normal battleship dispersion. That is kind of crazy. You know, you get the Soviet AP and all that goodness at range. That is something that's genuinely quite good. So if they're letting people get it it is free, by the way. All you have to do is complete the collection during the anniversary event. You can get the containers for the tokens or whatever that you earn by playing your ships. So I think to get 60 containers, I went over in today's video, it's like 5,700 of those tokens. So like, even if you double it, let's just say you get unlucky, you need all the duplicates, and again, we don't know how the duplicates are going to work. It might be 1, might be 2, might be 4, pieces that you need in order to get, a new piece. But depending on how it works, I just doubled it for argument's sake. It's about the same as the new super ship that you can get in early access, but like this is a tier 9 premium ship. So like it's got the tier 9 economy, you get the Soviet AP goodness with the main battery guns, and yeah, so like it is it's a good ship. Explains why it's free. I mean, it's a good ship to give away for free. I mean, yeah, it's just a clone of this thing, but who cares? I mean, like, it's a free tier 9 premium. Hi, Lucy J, how's it going? Now, the thing is, the dispersion, I mean, I haven't played it in a while, but the dispersion's a little wonky from my recollection. So, we'll see. Yeah, definitely. Again, it's a free tier 9, best economy in game. I would get it just off of that right there, It's a free tier 9. Free tier 9 premium too. Okay. That's HE. That's embarrassing. But yeah, see, like the dispersions, yeah, not the most accurate guns in the world. That's how long it's been. The ammo has defaulted to HE. Yes, standard battleship dispersion instead of Soviet battleship dispersion. Yeah, David, a lot of navies still had battleships where, looking at converting them into basically missile barges at that time. U.S. did that with the Iowas, too. but as you know, they didn't go quite as hard to the paint as they could have. Because it was either like remove the turrets and you know, put the missile tubes and the barbettes, which, you know, not that great of an idea. So they just bolted some tomahawks and harpoons to her deck instead, let her keep the guns. No, not like the Missouri. So when I say best economy in game, I mean like best economy in game that you can still get. The Legacy Missouri, the old Missouri, no one can get that anymore. They like auction it off in charity auctions every now and then. Like I think for like the Ukraine charity, the auction went off. So there's that, and I think it went for like $2,000 or something like that. Well, Tommy, it might be a Soviet ship, but like, I mean, like the company's not in Russia anymore. Actually, the money like never even really went to Russia. Besides like the payroll and stuff, it all went to. Hi, Georgia. All went to Cyprus because it's a tax haven. Oh, I completely whiffed that. My God. Yeah, so like when you went in 2008, was it like that closed off? Like, I mean, I'm sure you can tell if you watch the whole thing. I was pretty disappointed with how like little the ship you got to see on the general admission tour. Like, it was kind of crazy they didn't even have like a single turret open, like a 5-inch gun or the 16-inch guns. I guess the Georgia's just going to back in here. So this is where I wish I was playing the Sovietsky Soyuz. I think we got a little bit of a crossfire going on here on the Georgia. Myself and the, what was that, Sharner's 43. There we go, there's some good chunks. Oh yeah, I got you, Chi. I got you, Chi. A lot of people say that. They say they put my videos on when they want to fall asleep. I'm like, okay. Glad to get something out of it. Yeah, there you go, Katie. Yeah, keep going out there, Georgia. See, this is the thing about the Georgia, though, like, it gets pinned from, like, every angle, just about. Typically you don't want to do what this guy's doing, which is stop and, chill, you know? Because you don't have the armor for it. I might be okay. I was okay. Thank you, Soviet bias. Hand of Stalin, protect. No, 12k. See, like, we're getting them for like 12k, 11k each time. That flank doesn't look like it's doing so good. Oh, anything with like tons of secondaries does great in ops. And no, I haven't used my heal yet because I'm riding Adrenaline Rush on this 33-second reload. Oh yeah, it's 32. It's 32 and you get like the Icebreaker Bow. I might have to use it after the... y'all see that pixel that those shells converged into? Yeah, there's an anthill about to pull up on us. Ooh, that was a little lag. Thanks for coming out, Katie. Alright, let's see. I don't know if that might have been actually too much lead. Given how fast these shit. Yeah, that was too much lead. God, I'm used to American battleships. Like, really, the Azuma should be... Yeah, 830, good God. Should be, blasting this fool right now. I mean... Oh, yeah, it's Dave. That's why he is. Okay. Alright, let's send Dave another care package, but lead it properly this time. It's going to be kind of weird because he's on the border. It's kind of hard to judge how fast they're going on the board. That looks pretty good. Might save Dave here. There we go. Alright, now we have the Anhold. I need to... Oh, God. The Anhold's going to chug around the corner at, 20 knots and give me a 30k alpha torpedo in my face. Oh, this looks nice, though. Maybe the new Pan American cruiser, the Christian Aguilera, or whatever. It's been a minute since that's been announced, right? Someone jogged my memory on like what that thing is. Oh, this is such a nice profile to have right here. I'm having a decent game if my team would stop dying. I don't know, it just depends on like how far they go with the whole Legends, with the whole modern age. I'd say sure if they because I mean what's going to happen, they're going to, after this event is over, you'll look at the stats, look at whatever, feedback they get from it. They'll probably yeah, we're getting bullied now. They're probably gonna just focus on like the mechanics and stuff first, especially after ripping out, 6 ships like that. They're gonna look at like the mechanics, how they can be changed, what can be improved and stuff, and then they'll go from there. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's out the question. I mean, obviously, if they continue the mode and such and expand it, they're for sure. That's definitely a possibility. We're gonna go down here. Yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty good ship. Okay, let's try another round where we can get a bit longer of a game. Oh, no, I wish to... Oh, thank you, Law, for that reminder. My own clan has just shouted at me to turn on naval battles. Boop. Alright, let's try that again. Bit better. Oh, hold up. Let me, because we are indeed... Oh my god! Okay, okay. We need free XP. Not that bad. Oh, you go down to that. Ooh, I'm about to make bank off that game. Yeah, look at that. On a loss. 23,000 free XP on a loss. Look at that. Oh, what was it? 20,000 free XP? Wait, what? Was that Commander XP? No, it was 20. So 23,000. Yeah, Elite Commander XP. Yep. Yeah. Whew. Don't want to burn through those bad boys. I did have Azure Lane. So Azure Lane, New Jersey isn't its own separate ship on here. It's a Camel for the Iowa. I believe on Legends it has their own. They have an Azure Lane, New Jersey. Oh, this is a weird bit of matchmaking. Oh yeah, that is true. Right, they are gonna nerf it. Forgot about that. But if you don't use it, isn't it getting replaced with the new economic bonus? Is that how it's working? So for anyone wondering why we're playing the Sovietsky Rossiya, this is the exact same ship that's coming out as the Sovietsky Republic. Except you're not going to have these glowy bits, you're not going to have the red stamp here, and you will not have the tramp stamp back here. Other than that, exact same ship. Yeah, one of these super ships sat in matchmaking for a bit. That's what happened. It's either the super ships. Yeah, you know, it's gotta be the super ships. I think Prince of Wales is going to be in Chris containers this year. There's a good chance. Very good chance that the Prince of Wales is going to be in those containers. A lot of premiums they release, it is, you know, they are Santa crate stuffers at times. And I think there's a good chance that Prince of Wales is one. I mean, this isn't typical for this time of the day, but, you know, either the Darlana or the Yamagiri just sat in matchmaking for too long, and matchmaker saw another super destroyer in game and just yoinked them and grabbed them and put them in a game. It's like for North America, you got to be playing at like 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning on like a weekday to get this matchmaking, or like 2 or 3 in the morning. I do not know what that Iowa is doing. Is he sitting still or is he going backwards? I can't tell. He's sitting still. No, spot him again. Bismarck 41 is a Bismarck with higher Sigma, longer reload, and player-controlled secondary guns. Oh, and an engine boost. Okay, those are somewhat decent into a side. Oof. Oh, we can fire from here and get away with it. Oh, yeah, so you can get Bismarck 41 for right out the gates with the Holiday Convoy event. Oh, Cabros, don't leave me alone with the Lucian. Ooh, yeah, keep doing that, Ruprecht. Oh, that's some really nice dispersion. Really, no Citadel. I mean, 14k alpha, but no Citadels, though. Oh, they are ganging up on the Cabros. Cabros, you shouldn't be in the cap. No! Yeah, the Futsuki came out today, didn't it? Or is that No, not like today. Oh, no, was it today or like Wednesday? Is that the Japanese destroyer? That okay? Yeah. There you go, some more. Yeah, after I make my ballet take off, they release the Fuyutsuki. No, I haven't played it. Unfortunately, premiums have gotten so expensive that I've had to I have to pick and choose what I review and what I don't review now. Because I'm not a CC, I don't get any of these ships for free to review. So we have to buy them here with the money the channel makes or Patreon money. And unfortunately, you know, again, everything's so friggin' expensive. We have to be very selective. And with the New Jersey obviously being a ship a lot of players are going to hear about, I'm doing everything I can to, you know, hoard up resources and stuff, but there's a good chance I'm going to have to throw some money to get the New Jersey in a timely manner for a review anyway. So we're really having to, you know, clamp down on some stuff now. Sequential bundles is a cheap Admiral bundle minus an Admiral. I guess that's one way you can describe it. Okay, the enemy team is doing a very good job of running away. Except for maybe the Lucian bee. Aha. Oh! Shoot him! Go get him, Cabaros. Beat him up. You got him, Caba. Yeah. Dave! Okay, that wasn't that bad. There's Warships adding more pre-dreadnoughts. I don't know. I mean, low tier would have to like explode in popularity for Wargame to even like consider that, you know? And that's... I don't think that's going to happen. Everyone's pretty much stuck to, you know, tier like 6+. We're about to lose our vision. Man, that was a good salvo, but I didn't aim correctly. Oh, look, torpedoes. USS Constitution at tier -1. Oh, speaking of the Constitution, do you guys see that they are closing down the HMS Surprise Museum over in San Diego? That's where the ship that they built to, you know, film the Master and Commander movie on. Apparently, it's fallen to like such a state of disrepair. It's too expensive for, was it the San Diego something museum, maritime museum, to upkeep. So they're probably going to auction it off. And I'm just saying, I have a Patreon, and I would love to own HMS Surprise. What would I do with it? I don't know, but I have a frigate. You don't, you know? Yeah, I guess we're just gonna go sail over to, like, I guess the general location where this Iowa and stuff are at. Ooh, 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 please get spotted. Look at this Savetsky Rosaya, another world next round. And I guess if we're just not destined to have a decent game in it, so be it. Then after that, we'll start taking ship requests. Oh, he's right there. I'll just see. Whew. That dispersion. Darn. Oh, 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 oh. This guy's still selling somewhat broadside. I know there's a Plymouth right there, but he's currently getting chased down by Marseille, so he's not long for this world. There we go. Yay! Well, he's kind of angled, but I have Soviet AP. Okay. Alright. He's about to consume some torpedoes, though. Oof. And we might have a dead Iowa here. Or not. HE. Okay. Where do they think they're going? Ruprecht is... He's going to the CV spot. See, I thought the Cyclones are supposed to, like, once, like, one side gets down... That one's HE spamming. Are these, like, two bots? I don't know, because, like, it's in Azuma and you're spamming HE at it? As a battleship? That's a decision. I don't know if we're going to catch up to this Iowa before the Cyclone rolls out of here. Five v 5 brawls with tier 3. That'd be fun. That would be fun. Cyclops Admiral, thank you for the follow. Is he still spamming HE? It's an Azuma, bro. Like, what are you doing? Like, just use your, you know, American. There he goes. He's got AP loaded now. No, I can't see him anyway. Okay, there we go. Ruprecht went down. Had a Mainz player spam AP into me while I was bowing in a Musashi. That's another... Yeah, Gremlin Aviation. How's it going, my guy? That's another decision to be made. Like, Mainz AP, yeah, you should use it. On a bow-in Musashi? No. I mean, if he was, like, throwing to your superstructure, getting good damage out of it, which he probably would until it got saturated, yeah, that's totally fine and appropriate, but bow-in? Oh. We're getting closer. Dang it, William! Oh, that would have been a beautiful salvo. Alright, one more spin in the Savetsky, so we'll use Orsaya, and then we'll start checking out some other ships. How's that second grade? That's scary. That is big scary. Doing some randoms on Warships. Yep. We started out pretty strong with our first couple of games. And then the Rosayas, mixed results. I mean, like the last game that we had, not this one, the one before this one was pretty solid. This one, yeah. Well, I made some poor financial decisions last week too. Man, we went down to the mall in New Orleans, and oh look, a tier 9 game, straight tier 9 game. Ooh, okay. Whitley's on the other side. Yeah, so again, if you guys don't know, my clan T-Soft, there's probably 30 of them in the voice chat, and they're all trying to hunt me down right now. I think, it's good sport for them on Friday nights. I know all about poor financial decisions. So we went to the mall, and I got a real funny story for y'all after this. My friend was looking for, he's big into Pokemon, and now they have Pokemon Lego. I didn't even know like that was a, we would never do that, wink wink. I didn't even know like Lego was doing Pokemon, but he was like, hey, you wanna go to the mall? They're releasing, some new Lego Pokemon sets. I was like, oh, okay, cool, whatever, I'll go. I mean, obviously, I like Lego, right? Thought those were extinct. Yeah, most of them are, but like the one in New Orleans is like, we have the mall in Baton Rouge, the mall in New Orleans. Those are the two big malls in Louisiana. But anyway, so we went there and we walked into the Lego shop, and like the Lego store got 6 of these. I don't know my Pokemon. It's the green squiggly one that looks like a dragon. They got 6 of them. We rolled up at 12 o'clock, like 6 hours after they open, right? And I think 5 hours after they open. And he asked the employee there, and he's like, yeah, we sold all of them. I'm like, in 5 hours? What? I didn't know Pokemon were that popular amongst like Lego fans. Yeah, so take your Lego to bricks and minifigs. No. So while I was there, I was looking around, and they had a Lego X-Files set. And I was like, dang, I love X-Files. Man, we had Netflix growing up, like mail-in Netflix. I don't know why I'm looking here. I should look at here when I'm talking to y'all. We had mail-in Netflix when I was growing up. And then I remember when we got streaming Netflix, all the X-Files were on there. And I had heard about it, but I'd never watched it. So over like a summer or something, I'd go to like work or something, working my part-time job in high school. I'd come back and I watched like 2 or 3 X-Files episodes before bed, and I just fell in love with the series. So when I walk into the Lego store, there's a Lego X-Files set. I'm like, man, this is it's expensive. I don't make a lot of money, but I bought it. They did give you so you had like the set, which is like Mulder's office, and then like a forest above it with a UFO. And if you bought it within like the first few days, you got like a little gift with purchase, which was Scully's lab. So that kind of softened the blow a little bit. So yeah, I got it. I put it together. It looks cool. It's over there. But yeah, that was a couple $100 that, poof, Okay. But when this Cambridge pops up, or the tie hang. But yeah, okay, so the big funny story today. So today was the first full day back for the school district that I work in, okay? So basically what happens is, like the kids come into the class, you go over your syllabus, you go over your rules and procedures for your class, and then really you just chill there because it's like, first full day, it's a Friday, I ain't starting anything on a Friday. None of these kids have laptops, none of these kids have their supplies yet or anything. So, pretty chill day, right? So first block comes and goes, fine. Second block comes and goes, fine. Third block, which is my off period. This is the period that like teachers run around, they eat their lunch, they make copies and stuff. They prepare for, you know, the next class day. So while I'm doing all that, this Pommern just gets perfectly bracketed, but with one bounce. I get a call when I'm in the teacher's lounge making copies. And it's the ambulance service we have down here. They're calling me and they're like, hey, your grandmother, I teach high school, your grandmother's pendant got triggered. So she has this thing, it's like Life Alert, but again, it's with this regional ambulance company down here. And it works just like Life Alert. You press the button, calls the ambulance people, they come to your house. She's 93 years old. She had a heart attack last year. They couldn't do surgery because she's, 93 years old. So they put her on blood thinners, like, yep, this is just what you're going to have to do because, we open you up. It's going to just ruin your quality of life, so yeah. So she had a big heart attack last year. I mean, I don't think there's any small heart attacks when you're 93, right? They tried to call my mother. She didn't answer. They tried to call her. She didn't answer. Acadian, Darren, there you go. So, yeah, Acadian's a big, ambulance service down here in South Louisiana. Tried to call her. Didn't answer. They have, an actual box that's in the house with a speaker and microphone that they can just, dial in and talk to her straight like that. Not answering any of that. And they call me and they tell me this. And I'm like, oh, well, this is it. There we go. Okay, they got him. So I have to go walk into no, high school. High school here starts. Some do, but in most of the southern states it starts first week of August. So I gotta go into my principal's office and be like, hey, my grandmother's probably dying. I mean, I don't say it like that. I just tell them like, hey, look, I think I worded like, yeah, my grandmother's Life Alert thing got pressed and my parents are not in town. My parents are also in their 70s because they had me super late. Both me and my sister. They had us when they were in their 40s, right? So anyway, she's like, okay, yeah, go deal with what you got to deal with. So I get in my truck and I violate every single rule of the road getting to my grandmother's house. I get there when the ambulance rolls up, okay? So now I'm staring at this Indiana while telling the story, but it's okay, I have superior bow armor. So anyway, yeah, I get there and go up to the door. They're knocking on the door already. She's not answering. I pull my keys out. I get the door open. And we go inside. She's perfectly fine. She's in her chair on her iPad. She's really deaf. I mean, again, she's 93. Didn't hear us at the door. Didn't hear the phone going off. Didn't hear them trying to contact her on the little squawk box thing that they got in there. 10K to the Indiana's face. That's pretty good. Ooh, this flank is not looking too promising anymore. I'm about to get Pommered, methinks. He's going to shoot the Chung Mu. Okay, I appreciate him going after the Destroyer. Because that's good gameplay. But from that far away in a Pommered, probably not. Anyway, so what happened was, her cat. Her cat found her pendant on her nightstand, played with it, and called the ambulance. And she just didn't hear her phone going off or anything. So, I left school, and I'm Hydro. This is most concerning. Drive like a maniac. Oh, no, it's the Indiana, huh? Because the cat pushed the button. It's the cat. The stupid, fat, calico cat. But yeah, she's alright. I mean, it's funny. I don't know how the ambulance is going to get billed, because they did pull up. But I heard a bunch of people told me, oh yeah, well she didn't get in it, so she's not going to get charged. And, well, they still went there though, and they knocked on the door. I don't know. I know it should be cheaper than an actual ride in the ambulance. But yeah, Cat called the ambulance to my grandmother's house, and I got to deal with all the consequences of it. GQ Johnny, leave me alone. Paid in kibble. Yeah, the cat's like super vocal, so she, as we're in there talking, like she's like meow meow, begging me for to pet her and stuff. And I'm like, you idiot, you little troublemaker, you. Boys, I would appreciate some... Whitley's going to try and pull up on me like an op. Hello, Tai Hang. But I sure do be getting into a lot of close-range scenarios in my long-range battleship. Okay, we are bowing, though. So we are... she is an Acadian Alert member, so there we go. So thank you. That's some comfort. Hi, Whitley. You just launched your torps, right? No, no, he's totally launching them right now. Oh, those were his torps. Oh, I guess he had more. Oh, look at this Sovietsky Rossiya size. Oh, look at my HP though. 87. Yeah, we're going down. Okay. Well, it's a tough ship. 2.1 million potential. Yeah, yeah. See, that's where, like, just Soyuz would have been better. I would have deleted that Tai Hang, probably. Alright, bro's been begging for, what is it? The, Chinese version of this. What's it called? Some more... Sun Yat-sen, yeah, okay. Yeah. Sun Yat-sen. I have this main battery built? Think so, huh? Yep. Alright. Yeah, it's all good to go. And what does this have? This has, yeah, the 457s. Yeah, okay. Listen, Calico Cat's always the best of cats. They are never demons. No, never. After Sun Yat-sen Kronstadt. All right. Gotcha covered. But yeah, that's how my friggin' first full day back at school went. Thankfully, it happened in my off block, so like I didn't miss my fourth block and, you know, getting to meet them on their first day of school. Hope did Google she may get a fee since an ambulance did arrive. Hope not. Bill the cat. Yeah. Oh, Ramsey, I'm so glad, dude, to see. Like, I really am glad to see your comment, man. I was getting worried there for a bit because your comments disappeared for a while. I'm really glad to see you're back, man. Do your students know you're a CC as well? No, they don't. Well, I'm not... You mean like just like content creator, not community contributor? They don't know I make videos, and that's how I like to keep things. So a couple of them have said some things that are kind of sus. Like, a few years ago, a kid was like, "Hey, Mr. Sealord, you know you talk like a YouTuber?" I was like, "No, I don't. I don't do that. Be quiet, silly child." And then, what was the other thing that they said? Yeah, one time I was like, "Mr. Sealord, you should be a Twitch streamer. You're pretty funny. You'd be good at it, and you know how to talk." I'm like, I don't have time for that. That takes so much time to do. So yeah, but I don't want them knowing. One, it would be distracting from, you know, them being there to learn. I mean, I don't know how they'd react to me having a, you know, a channel, a successful channel. I mean, I'm not acting like I got like, you know, 2 million subscribers or anything, but you know, I don't think they've had many teachers with, you know, like successful, you know, YouTube channels and such. So I did see Chi one time. Of all the videos to come up on my kid's laptop when they were watching YouTube, so like my thing is that like about because we have laptops, finally, is that like, okay, look, as you know, when I'm up there lecturing and stuff, laptops are put away. Oh, Ramsey, thank you for the tip, man. I didn't catch the chat. Oh, character jumping down saying number one fan. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I really appreciate that, man. Every single dollar helps. But anyway, so like of all the videos to pop up on the, oh yeah, anyway, like I was saying about my laptop policy, when I'm lecturing and stuff and we're doing like guided activities, you know, all that stuff has to be put away. But when I give them independent work, I don't care what they're doing, you know, as long as they are doing their work. So like if they want to pull up a YouTube video and just listen to it while they got headphones in or something, as long as they are doing work, that is perfectly fine with me. This one kid, he's sitting there doing his, well, he actually wasn't doing his work in that moment because the video he was watching just ended, and the next autoplay video was, of all things, my Among Us video, right? And this was like, you know, a week after I had posted it. And I'm like, how in the world is this getting recommended to this kid? You know, I mean, I get it's when Among Us was popular, but that was just so random. So I like slam his laptop. I was like, oh, no, you need to do your work. I actually grabbed it too, and I was like, hide channel, you know. Like, but I am doing work. Like, yeah, but you're distracted right now, so go do your work, child. So that happened. And every now and then, someone will, oh, there we go. Someone will, post something, not post something, like, I'll get, like, War Thunder ads on, like, my school laptop, and I'm like, but, like, I'm logged in through, like, my district account. Obviously, I'm not logged in with my YouTube account, like this YouTube account. On my school laptop, that would be insane. I'm just like, oh, like, I just gotta wonder every now and then. Sea falling, Shiba dog laughing, so oh, it's, yeah, okay, thank you, sir. Apparently, oh, you thought it was a cat? Ah, look, man, could have fooled me. It looked like an orange cat there for a second. Thank you, sir, for the $5. Yeah, like, I literally, you know, like, on the Patreon, I have a tier called Fletcher. It's $1 a month, because literally every dollar helps. So, like, if I want to support the channel, like, oh, let's see, the super chatting. I like that, right? But you can also go there to the Patreon. Okay, come on, Sun Yat-sen. So some people do build Sun Yat-sen for secondaries. I just go with the main battery guns. But if the dispersion would cooperate, we would be bullying the Sherberg pretty good. So obviously we can overmatch him. I think I just need to lead him a little bit more. That looks... dang. See, I don't know what it is, but like battleships with just the dual guns, it feels like their dispersion is like just especially god-awful. Hi, Dick. How's it going? There we go. That was some bit better dispersion. Did I aim correctly? Maybe? Nope. Oh, hold up. Pardon my French. Yeah, I mean, like, it is, you know, a French cruiser with speed boost going. There we go. That was a nice, that was almost 20k. There's a Nagato also here too. There's a fair few ships at the game with helipads now. And that was a popular idea that was being floated around, I remember, for some time. You know, having helicopters. I mean, they're just basically be like spotter planes, right? But, I mean, obviously, given the lack of helicopters in game, they didn't go anywhere. Hey, Verk, how's it going? Verk and Astron, thank you for the follows. Hello, Nagato. That was another thing some players brought up during when subs were in testing, you know, adding in ASW helicopters. Ooh, a little bit lower, a little bit lower. Very cold night today. Opposite of my situation, when I got into my truck after lightning, ka-chow, after work today, the thermometer said 116, and I said, yep, feels about right. Been going good. There we go, there's a setup. Been going good. Had a humorous day at school. If you missed the story, my grandmother's cat hit her life alert, basically. And I had to rush home from, well, rush to her house in the middle of the workday to make sure she was alright. And she was, because it was the goofy cat. Oh, hi, Nagato. I'm sorry, I know you're double up-tiered, buddy, but gotta put you down. No, I'm on the North American server. Okay, this lightning has to be running at me, right? I'll be with you in a second, John Barr. Yeah, you guys are kind of low. Oh, come on, just tap him, tap him, tap him. There we go. Give him a fighting... Hello? Oh, oh, oh. O'Reilly's. I'll take 80s and humidity to 116. Well, it's 116 with humidity. What nation do I prefer? Shoot. FTG spamming HE. Okay. I mean, dang, what do I prefer? I mean, I like a lot of the American ships. Like a lot of American ships, not just because I am from America. I just really like them because they're really solid all the way around ships. I mean, I think besides like the US, Germany is my second most played nation because I love brawling too. And then, dang, that's a tough question. But I also really like the Yamato, right? Like, the Yamato is usually tied, depending upon just what mood I'm in, for like my most played ships, either the Yamato or the GK. They're two polar opposite ends of the spectrum, right? Is Jean Bar still just walking up? He is. I got that defense ribbon. So we actually went to Pennsylvania over the summer. I thought, oh, it's up north. It'll be, you know, a lot cooler. I was wrong. I forgot Pennsylvania, right by, you know, that lake. Well, we actually went to Erie, Pennsylvania, and it turns out they have humidity there too, and that friggin' sucks. Boys, don't let the John Bar Crip walk up to me, sir. I'm still, yep, that is what I'm concerned about. So we're going to throw it in reverse, throw the rudder full over. There we go. Found the Citadel. There's one torp. Why is he spamming HE? Why is he... What are you doing? I don't understand. I would have been going for AP, and I would have been going for knocking out my turrets. I was saying, there we go. That's a good Sun Yat-sen game. Great Sun Yat-sen game. We're actually able to find out, see what rank we got. Oh, breakpoints on sale for $4. That is so that one's like mechanic wise, that one's better than Wildlands, but Wildlands has the better atmosphere in my opinion. Like your pals talk, like the members of your squad talk in Wildlands. They'll have like conversations with what's going on. Like the world feels so much alive in Wildlands. But Breakpoint, the mechanics and like the gameplay itself is better. In my humble opinion. Alright, Kronstadt. Kronstadt. He's gonna ram you, but not enough HP. Yeah, I mean, I figured he was going to ram. I mean, I guess when you're going to ram, it doesn't really matter. But he was also having to deal with the I forgot which destroyer was still alive on my side. I was having to deal with that destroyer too, so that's probably why it HE loaded. At that point, just sailed right at me and just HE spammed the destroyer. Well, I guess he couldn't sail right at me because of the torpedoes, but yeah. Before Wildlands is John Bernthal saying, let me tell you something. No, wasn't he in Breakpoint? Or, which one was the first one? Was Wildlands the second one and Breakpoint the first one? Because the first one, you're in, like, what? Colombia, and you're fighting the cartel, and then in Breakpoint, that's when you're on, like, Elon Musk's island, right? Basically. The Colombia one has the better atmosphere. The okay. Thank you, Baked Beans, for clarifying that. Yeah. And don't get me wrong, I had a lot of fun in Wildlands too, and like, I'd still like I if it's like a slow day, I'd easily download Wildlands and just go have some fun, right? But yeah, Breakpoint's got the better gameplay and stuff. Is a Russian heavy cruiser a good first line? I mean, yeah. It's not one. I mean, it's not bad. Don't get me wrong. Not necessarily one I would recommend off the bat. I normally recommend the American cruiser line as a good first line because it's a nice. It's a nice all-around cruiser line that will teach you how to cruiser pretty well and definitely get you watching your sides and such. Man, Apache Babylon is like, it's a good tier 10. Great for like ranked and stuff. Hey, Bloater, I can't say the rest of your name. How's it going? Yeah, I normally recommend like the American cruiser line or like the British cruiser line, just because you get the improved hills and stuff, and it's a little more comfortable to play that way. Yeah, Joey, that is true too. But like, really, if you're like first line, not a first cruiser line, like first line, that I would recommend the American battleship line. That's just perfect all around. You'll learn the basics. You'll definitely learn how to aim for sure. That's what I would recommend. And like, you just have a lot more forgiveness with battleships than cruisers, especially like a lot of like the mid-tier Russian cruisers. Like, my God, like, you are one click away from being deleted. But I mean, but again, that's part of the learning process. And very specifically, I mean like the British heavy cruisers, because again, you get the improved heals. You get the heals, I believe, earlier. Well, it doesn't matter now because all the ships have heals. Yeah, they're a lot more forgiving than the British light cruisers. Valparaiso just W King on up. German Preußen line. That's a bold pick for 2026. Yeah, the Zhao line too. I mean, because you will. I want to say they're more forgiving, they're more adaptable to today's World of Warships, because they can play more in the open than the American cruisers that pretty much can't, you know? Yes, that is the Talon. He's doing a relatively good job not giving him his broadside. I think the Duncan's about to just walk up to him, slap him, give him a little 20k alpha torp to the face. So I don't have Bismarck 41. I was not paying a gazillion dollars to get it. Again, budget cuts. I mean, that's pretty much what it is, Silent Sod, I do believe. Oh, excuse me, Lepanto. Yeah. See, the crazy thing about, like, the Valparaiso, what he just did, a ton of Valparaiso players were doing when she first came out, and the thing still had, like, a 60% win rate and, like, a ridiculous amount of average damage. And, like, half of them were just walking up and dying in the first few minutes of game, you know? No, knocked out a turret. Hey, Shikishima. Can I go dark? Yes. Do we think? No, he's not going to do that, is he? I was thinking, you know, this Chappie, if he, you know, sells up here, I got this little gap right here, but he's going to stop there. Hopefully. Hopefully for his sake, he's going to stop, right? Ooh. We are going to turn away. Do I believe they should give Gunboat DD's heals? Depends on the DD. Like the Kleber and Marceau, no, they don't need heals, right? Well, like, what are the gunboats are you thinking about? Because I know, like, the excuse you, Cabros does. Devin, if you're coming back to the game, I would recommend just, you know, either watching some videos on, like, some new ships that you're interested in, and oh, they still I just realized they still have Kronstadt with the nerfed AA range. Yeah, just like check out some YouTube videos on the new ships, watching them on stream. I mean, I know, like, I think most streamers / YouTubers, if you catch them streaming, they'll gladly play whatever you ask them to. I will for sure. And just, you know, get a good feel for it. And then, you know, going check it out in game. Sorry, Dave, gotta finish her off. my shells would cooperate. I was trying to watch when that Holland goes dark. We can radar him. There we go. That was a more solid hit. Did he go dark? He did go dark. Let's fix that. Chappie did go through that gap. How dare he? I strongly convinced the Holland to leave. Ooh, that might get him. I don't know. I don't know. That looked pretty good. Dang. Okay, now we're in danger. Yep. Dave is unfortunately out of range. We have a Libertad here. Okay, okay, we're good. We're good. Thanks for coming out, Joey. I'd hold off getting the Shinano because, like, your AP skip bombers heavily depend upon you being able to aim correctly because they're AP and they will bounce and overpin if you can't get them lined up properly. So, I'm trying to think of what would be like a beginner. Like, it's like Kaga has a really good plane regen. Oh, I goofed up there. I'm showing way too much broadside to the Shikishima. I'm surprised that didn't just slaughter me. Yeah, I think Kaga would be maybe a better choice for someone who's like not great at CVs because Shinano's a steel ship too, and that's a lot of resources to toss into a class that you're not great at, right? I'm gonna try and focus this Shikishima down with the Libertad. We are getting kited hard here, boys. Wow, that just went to that mountain, huh? The Enterprise is another CV that has a good plane regen rate. Okay, great. Lucian got the Holland. Yeah, but the thing is, like, Enterprise isn't as good as it used to be. It's like that ship was like legitimately bonkers back in the day. It's just had too many. There's been too many global changes and stuff for it to be like anywhere near that good. I believe it's still one of the better tier 8 CVs, but definitely not nowhere near as powerful as it once was. Some argue that she is indeed the worst tier 8 CV. I don't agree with that, but that's what some believe. Oh yeah, he's getting just cooked. If you're good at Legends, you'll be good at PC and vice versa. The thing is, like, the PC client, the ranges are much further away than the Legends version. The Commander system is a lot simpler. That's for sure. So even better than like a brand new player, obviously. the ships are also not as arcadey because like Legends, like everything moves really fast in Legends and such. In comparison to like PC, in terms of like acceleration and all that jazz. I mean, I think you'd be pretty good, but I don't think you'd be like, you know, topping the scoreboard out the gates. But that's just my 2 cents. So Austin of all things was requested next. Why do I have heavy? Why do I have IFHE? Oh, heavy HE and stuff. Never mind. Okay, thought that was IFHE. Yeah, that's just free damage. Okay. Yeah, and PC's got a lot more ships than Legends. Like, the thing is, the games run on... It's not the exact same engine. Both games run on the Big World engine, which it's Wargaming's own in-house engine. Legends is a highly modified version of that to be optimized for console, right? So, I mean, you'd be used to like the mechanics and such because you're playing on pretty much the same engine or a very similar engine. So, like, I guess that's a bigger argument to me. Not talking about I don't know why I'm talking about the engine out of nowhere. But like the mechanics are, you know, pretty much the same, right? The base mechanics. It's just a longer range. You have more ships to learn and stuff. Oh yeah, submarines too. Yeah, Legends doesn't have subs. Yeah, that's the other thing. Yeah, that can be rough going from yeah, but God, I can imagine coming from Legends with no submarines and coming to PC with subs. Oof. Yeah, Legends. It's interesting because like it's a heavily modified version of the game engine, and it can handle like all this missile stuff, but like it can't handle submarines. That's just well, I don't think it's an engine thing. I think it's a console thing, right? Like the consoles don't have um the hardware to handle the surface and the subsurface, which is kind of weird because like, you know, like consoles, I mean, like you can have some really pretty games and stuff on consoles and some pretty impressive games on consoles, but like they can't get, you know, surface and subsurface warfare to work in Warships Legends. I don't know, weird. I mean, I'm not a game dev, right? Um, hello, Mecklenburg. Yeah, the Steven mechanics are way different. They actually get minimap spotting on Legends versus PC. Which is getting very interesting, considering, you know, it's very similar engines. Oh, like a Fuyutsuki. Yeah, but like the thing is, you know, what Legends is available on what PS like PS4, PS5, so that'd be like what Xbox 1 and 1X, right? But my point is ultimately is like this game can run like a toaster, right? I mean, like I know like the PC version up until some more recent graphical changes, you know, that you could run this on some really, really old, obsolete hardware and be perfectly fine. Where did he go? Where did he go? Where did he go? Oh, Des Moines. Okay. You now have my attention, sir. Never mind. I am out of my burst fire mode. I am going to pray nothing gets sent in my general direction for the next 9 seconds. Oh, there we go. He did eat some damage. I am going... Oh! I want to say dark because I don't want to get bullied by the Des Moines. Yeah, oh, yeah. Maybe it's the phones that are holding it back. Because it has to run on a cell phone. That may be it too. Alright, we need to go. That Sabir is doing some interesting things. We're going to give him some torpedoes and then get positioned to run away. I don't know. Again, like they can handle all the missile stuff, which is weird they don't have submarines on it. I guess, it's not the mechanics that it has problems with. It's just the, underwater world, I think. But I remember hearing about it. But, yeah, that's Legends. Oh, here, this is embarrassing. I have Hydro. This is... Wow. Wow, Sealord. So what's really weird too is that we have Legends on mobile, and then we have Blitz also on mobile. You think they'd be like, okay, Legends is a newer game, a lot more in it than Blitz, so we are going to, sunset Blitz and move everyone over to Legends. I don't know, weird. See, we were talking about earlier how, American cruisers don't do well on wide open maps. Yep. Cool, he's got the Shimakaze down. There we go. Tango Tone, thank you for the subscription on the YouTubes. Where is this Sabir? There's a GK. Oh boy. Yeah, this is one of the maps that, yeah, you get an American cruiser, it's slim pickings for where you want to go. What did I find? Oh, I found the Sabir. That's spooky. And a Mecklenburg. Ooh. Alright, we're going to press the funny Y button. See, I get to be a Hawaii for 15 seconds. Yeah! Okay, we're going to go dark. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Forgive me. 1,000 apologies. 1,000, a million apologies. Yeah, I don't like how this is looking, boys. We will probably have another round of... Oh! Whoa! Okay. Yeah, we're going to have another Austin round. Hopefully a match with a little bit more island cover, a map with a little more island cover, and hopefully I don't need a torpedo early on. Yeah. Unfortunately, the Des Moines went to the island that I was going to go to, so yeah. See, that's after they added more island cover to that flank too. Before, it was just, you were just so boned on that map in an American cruiser beforehand. Or any cruiser that you need some island cover on. Okay, this is a little bit better. Dan and RJ. Oh yeah, this is a lot better. I mean, this side's not... I mean, you get some... You know, like, down here. That's mountains you can play around. Down here would have been better. It's like Dan's down there. He's going to have a blast down there. Why get the chance to get whiskey again? Well, they are redoing the Marlborough dockyard. So I guess there's a chance. They did say they were looking at redoing dockyards. So hopefully the Wisconsin would be one. Because that's a super popular ship. Because they've done the Puerto Rico dockyard. They reran that. Now the Marlborough B dockyard, which... the Marlborough B... was that available before? I think it was, right? And was it a dockyard? I don't know, but I know you can get the Marlborough again. I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, so hopefully, I hope so, because there's a lot of people that unfortunately just, you know, work and life and stuff, they couldn't get the Wisconsin. All right, Ramsey, I don't know if you're still around, but thanks for coming out, bud. Hope you have a good weekend, man. I want my Wisconsin. Yeah, a lot of people do. Submarines, subs, but no CVs. That's okay. Bird. ADHD's coming through. Oh yeah, the Sabaton Yamato camo is great. Ooh, perfect, perfect, perfect. Let me go to my island waifu and say hi to this Des Moines. I wanna shoot him so bad, but I need to get... Oh, okay, doesn't matter. We might get Citadel. I wanna... Oh, we almost had him. Almost had him. Okay, go, 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 go. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's okay. That's okay. That's not okay. Dang. Well. We flew too close to the sun, boys. Way too close to the sun. Greed. I wanted to finish the Des Moines off. I should have just nozzled up to the island. We might get an assist here. That's a lot of sap heading his way. Wow. Nah, good on them though. They freaking got me. Oh, Sherman might avenge me. I mean, it wasn't the Des Moines that killed me, but my greed for the Des Moines got me. There we go. Nice assist. Okay. Okay, we're gonna take the Savetsky Rosaya back out. Since we have a bigger audience now. Since this is the ship you can get in the upcoming 11th anniversary, this one is free. It's the same ship. It's literally this thing, but not Azure Lane. So you don't get the 3 glowy stripes, you don't get the stamp at the front, and you don't get the tramp stamp in the back. Illinois. Okay, we'll do Illinois next. Man in the High Castle. Yes, I have seen it. Really good show. Unfortunately, got Game of Thrones at the end. Dude, like, season 1 and 2 are so good. And then, like, man. Well, it got 3 seasons or 4 seasons? I think 3 seasons, right? So season 1 is fantastic. Season 2 is pretty good. Season 3 is just like, they spend 3 episodes talking about going to do something. But, like, those 3 episodes, they aren't really doing anything to advance the plot forward. And then that 3rd episode, they do whatever it is, and then that's how it just flows, right? It's not like in like Game of Thrones where like they're setting stuff up in those episodes for the payoff in the third episode. It's just like, oh, we're going to talk about doing this and then not do it for another 2 or 3 episodes. And then, yeah, so... And then of course, the end is terrible. God-awful ending. Doesn't make any sense at all. So, yeah. I'd still think, like, you know, it's still worth watching the first 2 seasons. I think it had 3 seasons. Oh, 4 seasons. Okay. Okay. I thought it was only 3. But I think it's been a while since I've watched it too. But from what I recall, that's pretty much how it went. First 2 seasons are really good. Last 2, hate when they have so much material to work with in the books and then they botch the ending. Yeah, they really fumbled big with it, unfortunately. Could have stuck the landing, but nope. Alright. Oh, we're talking about Man in the High Castle. Yeah, it's not like Game of Thrones where like they ran out of material because George R.R. Martin can't friggin' finish a book anymore. And it's been like what? No, it's been more than 10 years, huh? Or has it been 10 years since Game of Thrones ended, and like he still hasn't finished the next book? House of the Dragons season 1 is great. Season 2 is not so great. Season 3 is so far pretty solid. Like they recovered in season 3, but we'll see if they fumble it again. Oh, he turned out no. Oh yeah, but anyway, this is the Sovietsky Rossiya, same thing as the Sovietsky Respublika that's coming out in the anniversary event. This is a Sovietsky Soyuz with standard battleship dispersion. That's it. So you get your nice fancy Soviet battleship shells at range. You can actually hit stuff at range with it. Is that Yemi in... I think he's going reverse, I think. There's a Bilal right there, huh? Oh, you were 5 steps... Oh, he's going forward. 5 steps away from the dockyard, and... Yep. Oh my god, I actually hit him without a ping indicator. Yeah, because he's friggin' slinking over here. Okay, yep, those are meant for me. Get him, Kunming. Oh, there he is, there he is, there he is. Nicely done, sir. Love to see. Alright, that's cool. Oh! 20th of July over here. Look at that AP spam. Respublica is a totally different ship. Yeah, they removed the decals from it. Which, I mean, again, you know, that I think it's fine for people that want the Rossiya, because I mean it's totally understandable why you would want this. Oh, that's an Enfant Authority. Why you would want this thing, right? I mean, because Soviet AP at range. That was pretty nice. But it was only available in the Azure Lane event. And you know, maybe you don't want a weeb version of the ship. I'm going to poke the Enfant Authority and pray to God he doesn't mind. 3 pins. But it's the Affrontadore, so naturally it's got, you know, amazing citadel protection. Hi, Yamato. How's it going? And boop. Oh, so that's pretty good for a Yamato at range-ish. Yamato's got great armor. Ooh, this is gonna hurt. For range, like the Citadel is a death trap at close range, but at longer range it's actually really good. The bouncing AP with that octagonal Citadel. I'm sorry, I've been talking to high school kids all day. My brain is slightly fried. Yeah, y'all thought I flubbed beforehand in the summer. Wait till the school year really gets going. Well, come in here sometimes and I don't know how to speak. Oh, there we go, Citadel. So that's the new Pan-American destroyers there. They're AP focused, and he seems to be putting a hurting on our destroyers so far. Oh, hello, Affrontadore. Are you going to get stuck on the other... He is going to get stuck on the other island. There are 2 types of super ship players, boys and girls. Oh, Rig has always been a pretty good ship. Oh, he was slightly... We got 12k off of him, though. That's not bad. Is the... What's the Pomeranian doing? What the dog doing? If we can get Homeboy out, this is going to be a big pickup for our team. Alright, hopefully I called that right. Looked like he was slamming his foot down. Mountain cucked some of my shells. 1 pin. For like 3k. Okay, we are going to start to turn around. Because we are about to get surrounded. And we don't have any destroyers over here. That's no bueno. This is starting to look not great for our team. We having a pretty good game so far. So naturally that means we're gonna lose. See, that's the really frustrating part for especially trying to do like YouTube. Like you're trying to get like a good background match, but like you're just not getting it with some of the teams on a lot of nights. And unlike some others, I don't have all day to play the game to get a perfect match, you know? Missouri. Yep, that 20th de Julio is around. Unfortunately, Missouri has mastered the art of turning out. Which, I don't know what you're doing, bud. I mean, that's a bold decision. I can't shoot at those battleships, but alright. He's going after them. Like, don't get me wrong, I want to help him, but I mean, like, I don't know what his plan of attack here is. And our Affrontadore is getting walked up to by a Rupert. Okay, that happened. Well, we know Rupert's fairly low. These guys aren't. I want to point out how both super ships apparently got stuck on, like, the same island. And dang. There's the rubrics. Oof. I don't know, the rubrics. Yep. Come on. We can get this. We can get this. Please. 8K, really? 8K. Alright. Yeah, now we gotta worry about that. Alright, boys, let's go solo warrior time. Bro. We'll probably get the rubrics. The problem is that oh my god. That was an interesting match. No, we did not get... Dude, I don't know how, like, broadside with Soviet AP, like, he just gets to live. That's kind of wild. So, yeah, that was fascinating. Okay, we'll try Z42 next. I just really want a decent game of this ship. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Duncan next, then Z42. Edward's been asking for Duncan a lot tonight. And we get a CV and sub game, but it's a tier 9 game, so there's some concession made there. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, okay, you know, we'll blap the rubric here, and then we'll see what we can do after that. And nope. Oh, they have a Colossus though, and that thing's been... The firing delay on the rockets is pretty hard now, but he still might just fly up to our Shokaku and remove him off the face of the planet. Or the Lazo. Probably the Lazo. Alright. Right now, Weebs are chanting us, one of us, repeatedly. I'm just doing this because this is the free ship we can get in the next update. Yeah, I think I was here on stream that, like, in 2 games back-to-back with the thing, I deleted, like, a couple of full health cruisers just to ashes. Okay, I don't know what his plan was there, but all right. I mean, like, we've had a couple of good games with it. It's just, I mean, it's been a little rough with some of the teams. See, my argument too is, you know, it's a free tier 9 premium. It's a free tier 9 premium, you know, right? Oh, dang. Oh, there's only one DD per side. I was like, where's our destroyer out on this flank? We don't have one. We have a sub, though. We have another FDG just W-keying on in. Analog Dunham. Ooh, this looks appetizing. Not quite yet. Oh wow, I way overestimated that. He is crawling. There we go. Dude, this FDG is being incredibly aggressive. I just wish you would sell a little bit more broadside to me, you know? Alright, this should be money. Oh, yep. There we go. 14,444 damage. Beautiful. Now watch him delete me. Just because it's an FDG and I'm not playing the FDG, his guns are actually really good for this shot. Oh no, we're good. We're good. Okay, I'm surprised those forward turret shells got through the island. Another 15k. Beautiful. Beautiful. Dude, what is this Colossus doing? He's AP rocketing a bow on angle on a Russian battleship? What? What? No, the CV changes come out next update, so I think that's what, next week? If you see my beautiful face once again in the update video for next week. 21k, nice. John Bar gets a secondary kill on our Lazo. Ted Lazo. What is it now, Colossus? Okay. Yeah, that luck Dunham. Yeah, we need to skedaddle out of here. But luck Dunham's coming up our side. You have an FDG beelining it for our... Yep, okay. What is this curse that we have with... Oh, look, Dunham. Okay, he's dead. Okay. We still need to get on the move, though, because we got a Halford, Sturdy, another FDG. I don't know what they're doing up north, but we're down a carrier. A two-gen version of the Missouri and Iowa to match their sisters? I don't know. Probably not. I mean, depending on how they handle missiles, we might get like refits of those, you know. But that's years away probably. We'd also lose a lot of our spotting now that our CV's down. Hi. But I said one plane better not make it out of here, AA Cruise. Okay. My goal is really just to survive, and hopefully the team from up north starts to put pressure on them. But we need to get rid of this FDG. Yeah, good. We got him stuck in a little bit of a crossfire here. Oh. Alright, we gotta turn in. We're on the border. Alright, the Pietro's getting some shots on him with his torps. Now he's shooting him with his guns. Beautiful. About to get some sus torps. Let's have a Lazo on our side. Alright, see if we can do any better here than with the Ruprecht. Alright, cool. He's dead. Didn't get the kill, but he is indeed sunk now. Hello, Lazo. Ted Lazo, how's it going? Oh, this is a bold maneuver, sir. It's a very bold maneuver. Can't wait to overpin you now. See, the thing is, though, I have the depth charge aircraft. The Lazo does not, so hopefully this goes well. That should be good. I shorted some of the shells. Beautiful! Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Boy, Pietro, we did it down here, didn't we? We held them off. That's crazy. Lost our carrier too. And oh boy, my life is in danger. Oh, there we are. So now we have to play whack the sturdy. Oh, we actually hit him. Hello. Who's... Oh, the Halford, yeah. Oh, come on. Or maybe just sneeze on the Colossus. Hey! There should be some pretty good hits. Oh, we got him. We got him. Well, I don't think it's necessarily an AA barge, boys. Yeah, dang. Still down the Colossus, though, but we got the submarine. Finally a good game and a victory there. But yeah, I mean, like, yeah, it's got the stuff. Thankfully, the guys up north, bravo to them. They got it together. Getting crazy. You lose the carrier, and you still win. I thought for sure we were done there. Now we're gonna watch this Jaeger walk up to this Colossus and just punch him in the face. Come on, Jaeger. Make my day. Yeah, Jaeger's got Hans on the deck with a C96, full auto C96, and that's its entire A. Honestly, the Jaeger probably Citadel. No, kill him, kill him. Yes, 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 yes. Good, he died. There we go. Oh, that was an E game too. Oh, we gotta do it. We gotta do it. Brace your eardrums, boys and girls. You've been warned. I made that so long ago, and this is the first time I've gotten to use it. Alright, cool. Cool. Alright. 2100 base XP. 21 plane shot down too. Getting harassed by the Colossus. Alright. Someone asked for Duncan. Someone's been asking for Duncan, so we'll do Duncan, then Z42. I don't know, probably. The question was, will Duncan make it into the game? Not Duncan, Kentucky. Probably. I mean, why would Wargaming leave a, historical ship that was almost done on the table? I don't think so. Kentucky may actually be the secondary Iowa, Dude, these super ship games. Ugh. And there's Dave and a Savetsky Soyuz. But yeah, I mean, like, it's a historical ship that's just sitting there that not one, but like, it's up for grabs. I don't see why Wargaming won't Sir Dunk the battle cruiser. Yeah, Sir Dunk the copy and pasted it. I think this is getting up there with like the Fletchers as one of the most copy and pasted ships. A fourth American battleship line. They'd have to do like a battle cruiser line, I would think. Because we got the standard battleships, we got we have the fast battleships, we have the fattle ships, and we have the hybrid ships. So you'd maybe get a line out of like, what if the Lexington class battle cruisers were made, and then go from there? That'd be pretty cool, methinks. If Kentucky will be Hawaii plus, no, I don't think so. I think they would go with what she was planned to be. Well, I don't know. They might do, well, it was built, but then, like, the war ended, so they did this to it, You might get something like that. I guess it might be Hawaii plus. But I know, like, just from my comments, a lot of players do want a secondary Iowa. Granted, you know, not everyone that plays World of Warships watches my channel, but I know that's a pretty popular theory. It gets, you know, brought up every time. Like New Jersey, you know, that was a big talking point. Was, will New Jersey be a secondary ship? Will it be a missile ship? Will it be in this configuration, that configuration? That's why I did the whole video on the little teaser that we got with New Jersey, trying to break down what exact refit she was in. This was the first time Wargaming's like released images or video of a upcoming premium ship or tech tree ship before we have any type of literature on that ship. Hey, a gear. So are these the, yeah, 30k torps. Love it. A gear, Damacon instantly. Now let's throw some more fire in his face. Guam is the missile cruiser version. Finished holes of the Alaska holes. Maybe, might be. There we go. That's 2 permafires on the gear. This is 416s, huh? 419s. Ooh. Slightly bigger guns. Slightly bigger 16-inch guns. Use my engine boost to slow down, hopefully back up and slap the gear. If he's still there by the time, you know, he's getting bullied pretty good. Come on, come on. I just realized I thought I clicked 2 twice. I did not. So we're just gonna send those. That's probably it right there. Yep. Okay. Thought I had AP loaded up, but it doesn't matter, you know. I had enough alpha with the HE. Newbie started playing this game 3 days ago. Lots to learn. I'm so lost. Yeah. It's a very overwhelming game. Not gonna lie. And look, the mythical new player that everyone says doesn't exist. Here we go. But yeah, so my advice to you, there are some in the next update. No. The next update, there are some tutorial, like actual, like straight up tutorial missions coming out. When those come out, play them, even though that's gonna be like, you know, 2 months from now, because you're still gonna be learning a lot about the game in those two by that time, right? Let's just keep the AP loaded up. I have some guide videos on my channel. If you go into my channel, Blue Tux, there's literally a playlist called World of Warships Guides. If you check out that playlist, I've got some general tips and tricks and all around good information for newer players like yourself. Also, too, I am literally here live. If you have any questions, I and the audience, I'm sure, will be more than willing to answer them. So let me go jump this Los Andes real quick. Oh, beautiful 20k salvo to Mr. Andes here. You might get a ram off on this Vermont. We're going to try and avoid that. I think the Vermont's got it, though. Yeah, the Vermont's about to give him a nice little gut punch here. Just in case. Just in case. Never mind, we're going to Citadel him. Yeah, the St. Vinny line, which this is a lot of fun to play. American Super Heavy Cruiser tech line? Maybe. I don't know, but they just keep selling them as premium ships, right? It'd be kind of weird because, like, the Alaska's a premium, so, like, what are you going to have as the head of the American, you know, Super Heavy tech tree? I mean, I guess you could do Guam. that would make sense. Hawk is big fun. Hawk is big fun. I don't want to leave Mr. Devastation out here to his own devices, because he's just going to heal up and show back up, and that's going to be a problem for us later on. This is always a tricky question to answer. You know, do you keep chasing these guys, or do you just let them go? You've activated my trap card, Devastation, because I have my crackhead build on my Duncan. So now I have a fast reload time. That's another fire, Mr. Devastation here. Have a 25-second reload time. Now going up though, because I did indeed pop my damage con. AP in the shells. By the game for a full year knowing nothing about armor and pin angles. Hey, it happens more often than you think. Go dark till I get my heal off right now. I like it because I know his heal's charging up too. That's the good thing about a good concealment range, because we're able to control this engagement. Alright, we should have him next salvo. I guess he's out of his heal because he hasn't popped one. So we're going to manage to out HE a Devastation. What? What? How is he not dead? Okay, now, if one of these friggin' sneezes on him, he should be gone. There we go. Alright, cool. Cool. Alright. It took a little longer than I would have liked, but that's alright. He is sunk. Played this game in Cleveland, was a tier 6. Ah, yes, the olden days. I think we're seeing why Duncan gets cloned so much. It is a pretty darn good ship. Yeah, how have I got him Witherer yet? 8 fires, no Witherer. Oh, there's Dave. Oh, there was Dave. Got remodded, unfortunately. Alright, we're gonna pop one of these. I'm starting to become a teacher. What are your experiences? Note I'm based in Sweden. Ooh, that's gotta be like way different. Imagine you probably get paid a lot more than I do. I'm not sure what it's like in Sweden and stuff, but like, I mean, over here, like, generally, it can be a rewarding experience. There's just a lot of kids, like here in the US, that have not the best home life, and you got to remember that when dealing with them, because some get really frustrated incredibly fast. And it's like, once they understand, because like this kid's just being a dummy in your class, but you don't know exactly what's going on at home. And a lot of them don't have, you know, they come from broken families. Usually one parent involved, and sometimes that parent doesn't really care about them all that much. So, again, that's like an American, I don't know. I think it starts around 4K per month. Is it 4K American? Is that before or after taxes? That's the big question, right? If that's 4K like before taxes and you're just starting, that's pretty darn good. And if that's 4K after taxes and you're just starting, that's amazing. Again, if it's American. Yeah, again, I don't know like what the situation's like over in Sweden, but I've seen some wild stuff in my years as an teacher. I just wasted that heal. $4K before taxes, so minus 30%. That's really good. That's really freaking good just starting out. So like right now with my years of experience, I do like 4,200 before taxes, retirement, and insurance, and after it's around 2,800 after taxes, retirement, and insurance per month. That's once per month. And that's with 9 years. 9 years of experience. I don't know like what your yeah, mental health. It's, oh my god, yeah, dude, these kids are like frying their brains on like vapes and stuff. You know, they're under 21 years old and just frying their frontal lobes on these vapes. Among other things too, right? I'm always the parent that used to put it with the worst of the worst in K5. That's so my wife is actually a teacher at her district's alternative program. Z42? Z52, Z42. Yeah, there we are. I'm not that great of a destroyer player, so please don't expect too much from me. I shall try to make it work. We shall. But, yeah. We'll see. But yeah, yeah, so she's a special education teacher at her district's alternative program. And, yeah, some of those kids she has to deal with are pretty wild. But, like, they're kids that have, like, so there's two sides. There's like the discipline side where, like, a kid's generally misbehaving, so they get sent here, out of a normal school setting, so they get sent here instead. And then there's the therapeutic side where, she's dealing with kids, and that's most of what she deals with, that have like legitimate behavior disabilities and stuff. That's for high school. But I know my friend who works in Stockholm makes 4K from working first grade teaching. Yeah, here it doesn't matter if you're high school, secondary, or primary. Well, high school is secondary. It doesn't matter if you're secondary or primary, the pay is the same. I mean, like, over here in America, like, the time off is pretty nice, because you're gonna get, the holidays off. You're gonna get the summer off. But a lot of times, like, especially during the summer, you'll have like trainings and stuff you have to go to, so it's not really, like, you're not really off for some weeks. And we don't get, so we get paid in the summer, but it's not like, getting paid for doing nothing. They basically, they take our paychecks and they spread them out over 12 months instead of 9 months. Because the way that my district and most districts in America are set up, you are a 180-day contracted employee. So you work 180 days, you're paid to work, I should say, 180 days out of the year. In reality, again, typically you work a lot more. Between like taking stuff home and working like dances and sporting events and stuff. None of that's paid for, by the way. So you do that, and they take your 9-month salary and spread it out over 12 months so you don't starve in the summer. Now, if you really want to, you can get paid for just the 9 months. I would highly not advise that. I don't know how it works in Sweden, but if you do have like a big break, like a summer or something, I would recommend, just getting your paycheck distributed over that summer break. Oh, so yeah. So it seems like it's pretty closely set up then. Oh, there's the radar. So I am a licensed social studies teacher, so I am licensed to teach anything under the social studies banner in Louisiana. So, just dodge that. So I can teach, U.S. history, world history, Western civilization, dual enrollment, which is what one thing I'm teaching. Oh, I am not winning a gunfight with that. That's one of my subjects this year. Psychology. So this year I'm teaching Civics, World History, Western Civ, and Psychology, 4 subjects. Between the 2 semesters. We have a fall semester and a spring semester. Does this have the... yeah, somewhat slow torps? I'm going to... he might eat some of my torps. Oh, dang. I was going to smoke up and hit somebody, but unfortunately, he just dropped torps. Oh, nice. Nicely done. Hey, hold up. This Tertiverse is not great, isn't it? Where is that Haru at? Seen a smoke? Oh, it's a tuna! We split history and social science into 2 subjects. Yeah, so we have like the history class and with the civics class. The civics is about the government. And then U.S. history is about U.S. history. World history is about world history. Western Civ is like European. And a little bit of American history toward the end. Alright, so he's burning down pretty good. What else do they have? There's... oh my god. Oh my god. It's the Haru and the Geringer over here. What the heck? Oh, I was about to get screwed. I mean, down south, they don't have a destroyer to deal with, so... because they're both friggin' over here. Well, the Salem and the Wisconsin G just traded. Oh, this is unfortunate. Oh, burst smoke for the win. If I can keep it off the rocks. How am I alive? I have no idea how to play this ship. Zero. Favorite Star Wars ship, Venator class cruiser. That is my favorite. Unfortunately, I was too poor when the UCS Venator set came out. Three hundred HP, a direct shell hit is wild work. Oh, it's an AP first ship, and I've been using friggin' HE on everything. Beautiful. Ooh. I want HE because we're dealing with a sub over here. Ah, dang. Yeah, I do have a Tantive. I have like I have the 2009 Tantive 4. So that's up there on that shelf that you can't see. Playing it wrong and I'm the first on the team. That says a lot. Alright. Now, ladies. Yeah. Did someone ask for something else, or? Yeah, you don't want to see me play Neptune. That's not a good recipe. Huh. Oh, someone did say Yamato's. You know what? Yamato's a nice thing. Also one of my favorite. Should be set up and good to go, and we are. Thoughts on the vendor having the red Fleet Commander bridge instead of the gray bridges? Well, I mean, like, it could be. I mean, it could just be, you know, a general's, you know, one of the Jedi's Venators. I mean, I don't think it's really that big of a deal. I like him with the red bridges. I mean, it is a bunch of Lego pieces at the end of the day. You can just replace them with gray bridges. I know some people weren't a big fan of it having, you know, like the Clone Wars color scheme instead of like the Episode 3 color scheme. But I mean, I love the Clone Wars, so it's not too much of a problem in my opinion. But I mean, you know, I get it. You know, some people just wanted like the movie accurate version. But once again, that's the thing about Lego, right? Like, you can customize it. It's super easy to do. Like my AT-AT back there, I've got the green marks from so was the 323rd, I think. So, you know, you can make it yours. But it's also about an $800 set, so. The fence was a waste of coal for you? I really like the fence. You know, hyper accurate 14-inch shells are pretty sweet. Yeah, DDs have never been easy to play, and it's certainly not any easier today, that's for sure. Oh, we got a mega well here with the Azure Lane Shinano. Zhao or Wooster? Personally, I like Zhao more. Like, what type of cruiser do you want? Because, like, the Wooster's going to be the support cruiser that's hugging the island, you know. Zhao's more of an open water cruiser. You get the long range torps, you know. Ooh, all them ricochets. Start a slap fight with the Shikishima from across the map. I think we'll stick to the Montana. HE. What's he shooting at with HE? Oh, the bow in Ohio. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, I hit the Ohio that I didn't know was even there. Oh, if you have Hindenburg, you like Hindenburg, you probably like Zhao better. It's kind of in that same vein. Except a little bit more long-range focus than the Hindenburg. All these non-pins on a Montana with my gigantic weeaboo shells is very saddening. There you go. He did start a fire, but look, I have a magic spell that puts it out. So, Mr. Reno, I would hold... Do you want New Jersey? If you want New Jersey, hold your Research Bureau points. Because you're going to need every single one of them if you want to get New Jersey at the end of the year. Ooh, there we go. If you couldn't care less about the New Jersey, then, I mean, I like Ohio. Because, like, you know, the Ohio's gonna be there because it's been there for forever. The New Jersey, we have no idea when it's going to return, if it's going to return, right? Warships ever get an HD model? Yeah, every now and then they do go in and touch up a model. Like the Yamato's model here is an ooh, there you go, 14K. Is an oh, this is gonna hurt. Okay, or not. Is an updated model. They went in and they redid it. I believe after they did the Musashi, they redid the Yamato's model. That being said, they have not redone Montana's model. That would be great if they would. I mean, that's the thing. Like, New Jersey is going to come out in this event where you have to basically give them all your resources. But they could just turn around and release it just for outright sale not that long afterwards, you know? So... yeah, I was still sitting there with her old model, like we were talking about in the New Jersey video. I think it's 5 tier 10s to get access to the Research Bureau. Yeah, I do wish they would go in and, like, you know, spruce up the Iowa. And just some of the older ship models in general. But the thing to remember when you think about anything like that, you gotta remember that the art department, well, the development team as a whole got gutted when Wargaming left Russia and Belarus. And like they mentioned in the roadmap video, they very recently just got back to full staff. So... yeah. I generally don't know how they kept their game running and kept the content flowing for as long as they did with like a third of the team. Well, I mean, pretty crazy if you think about it. Especially with the rate at which we get content for this game. Kind of nuts. Oh, the Shikishima's closer than the Ohio. That's interesting. Unfortunately, our sub just went down. Yes, Harugamo line is the single best line to reset with those delicious Research Bureau points. Oh, here's the AP Skip Bombers. Is he coming for me? Probably. Brother, what are you doing here? Oh, this is really going to hurt. Really? Really? Overpins? Don't say. I made the mistake of pushing up. Where did we have a destroyer on this flank? Huh. Like a million coal, couldn't you get the New Jersey straight away? No, there is a cap on it. Yeah, that game should be, even with us dying like that should be a one game. Where is? Let me check. I don't think I have like a million coal. I think I do have a million coal. Oh no, I don't. Oh, that's right, because I used it on Sarkuf. I think it's like 600,000 coal. Is the limit, but I'm almost there. And let me go see. Actually, I haven't checked on the battle pass in a bit. So let me see. Do I have any coal left? Claim. Can't claim that. Oh, so wait. Yeah, I forgot what. So let's see. That. No coal. Coal. Yoink. Is there anything else? Still want that. Take the economic bonuses. Take the credits. This unlocks that. More coal. What's over here? Yep, we want the steel. There we go. Do I actually? I think I might have enough to 62 points. I have enough to clear the board now. I don't think so, huh? Yeah, there we go. There's some more coal. It's 650k coal. Yeah, this is without me going too hard. Like I haven't been playing brawls. I haven't been hyper collecting the coal. But yeah, I'm at just under 600k. So yeah, I'll usually have the coal limit when it comes time for that. So it's Flutsuki. It's either the containers or the 2% drop with a guaranteed drop of 51. Holy dang. How much is it in the sequential bundles? How much is everything? 49. So yeah, it's Admiral Pack. Oh, but you're gambling with the see, we won. Even with me sacrificing myself, we won. So yeah, you're gambling with the crates that we could potentially get the Flutsuki. How many? Okay, so look, we have 17,000 doubloons. I don't want to spend all of them, but do we wanna gamble a little bit? Okay, let's do 3,000 doubloons. And oh no, it's 55. Never mind. 25. We'll do 2,500 doubloons just for the funsies. So we've purchased it. With these like one. Oh, so this has 4, 3. Oh no. Is this the? Oh no, so you get 2, 3. Okay, so we got like what, 5 of them. Gamble. Oh my god, I have so many containers to open too. Alright, so we have 6. One at a time. Let's gamble one at a time. Okay. We got Elite Commander XP. Eh, that's not bad. Blue economic bonuses. Okay. Bring me another. Just another. Like Thor. If that's even still relevant. Alright, next one. Got some doubloons. No, didn't get any doubloons. They put that. Oh, I thought we got doubloons. Okay. And let's see. Okay, no ship that time. I'm assuming it's just gonna have the little ship model there. When it does open. So we got what, 2 left after this? Yep. I mean, it's not the worst way to get, blue economic bonuses. We got it in 7. Well, we got 6. 6, 7, if that's still a thing. Alright, one more to get the Flutsuki. And nope. Alright, we got some blue economic bonuses, which we're going to use those to get free XP for the New Jersey. Alright, let's open all 25 other containers. Let's see what we get. Probably just, you know, a bunch of resources and stuff. So we got, looks like we got a fair amount of coal, 1,600 coal. Yeah, that's not bad. It's not bad. Oh, we got more. Now we're gonna, so this is where you want to get your daily coal containers if you don't know, which I hope, or I like to think, most of you guys do know that. Just get these bad boys. You're guaranteed to get like 1,200 a day or 1,600 a day. But oh, it's still all about the 6-7. Oh my god, let me tell you, I was teaching a lesson about Napoleon, and they asked me like how long did it take this or that to happen. I was like, oh yeah, 6 or 7 years, and they exploded. That was right before oh, that was like right when it got real popular. And there you go. Yep, got our 1,600 coal, because you're guaranteed to get 1 bit of coal from each of the containers. So there you go. And now we are over 600,000 coal. Yep, 49,000 and change to get to what we need for New Jersey. And of course the Research Bureau points as well. We will need a lot more of this for New Jersey. Did I have the... Yeah, I did. Okay. Alright guys, that is just over the 3-hour mark, ending it there on a little bit of gambling. Yeah, everyone's favorite pastime in World of Warships. Thank you guys so much for coming out for the stream. We'll be streaming the same place, same time next week. So make sure you guys come out for that. Special shout out to those of you that, what was it? Either donated, tipped, used the whatever funny Twitch emoji that costs money. Thank you guys so much for that. Hope you guys have a wonderful Friday, wonderful weekend. Hope to catch you guys